Sound-wise, my pitch isn't too bad. The bits that I've cut to jump, you know, the jump cuts from my edit.
His whole world came crashing down.
It's fine. I didn't record it with, it's not the sound from the camera. I actually used my Zoom mic H4 to record me saying it and then sync it up together. I think the syncing is fine, the syncing of the two.
No friends. He was all alone with the embarrassment of what he'd become. One day.
Okay, so that's fine. Improvements next time, maybe making the audio a little bit louder, so putting the levels of my Zoom mic up a little bit higher so that the dialogue's just a little bit louder. There doesn't appear to be any noise floor, any hiss or anything like that. And the music bed that I used was to add a sort of atmospheric feel to it. Try and add a little bit more of a dynamic. I was hoping that maybe the sound could probably save it a little bit because I wasn't exactly entirely happy with what I'd done. I went for a slightly atmospheric one because music-wise you would either have to create it or really find something that clicked. I did search for music, but it was too hard to find it, and with the deadline that I was coming up against, I decided that atmospheric was the way to go. Things for improvement on my sound would be to make it more chilled out. Maybe make it so that I remember the words rather than having to read them, because then I think it sounds a little bit more robotic. Should have been able to get it across in a more emotional way, more of an explaining emotional way, rather than just da 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 da. He said this, he's going to do this, and he fights like this. Scripting, it is good because then you know what you're going to say, but maybe it shouldn't have been me to put it across. It should have been somebody else, you know, with acting ability, with a memory, an actual memory, because I've got a terrible memory for trying to remember things, especially chunks of writing, so trying to get that down, try and get it out of my head, trying to say it, it didn't really work. For me to talk to somebody and say it, or talk to the camera, it doesn't work because it's robotic. You don't get the feeling and the dramaticness of the story. So using someone else in future would be better than just me.